Of all of my memories and feelings around 2020, what sticks out in my mind the most is Italy. Now, when most of the year felt like Armageddon, it's easy to forget that for the first few months of 2020, things were relatively normal. Planning a trip to Italy in February was not a crazy idea at the time. If anything, I was worried about just being cold. It was a beautiful trip. I saw Rome, I saw Venice, I saw Carnivale and all the crazy costumes, completely oblivious that the world was about to descend into lockdown. I got out just in time, and even though it was just in February, the memory of Italy sticks out so much from the rest of the year that it feels like a dream. A delicious gelato-filled dream. And you know how in the movies, when the main character wakes up from a dream that they're not quite sure was really a dream, and then they roll over to discover a souvenir from the dream that proves that the dream was really real? This coffee maker is that item for me. At home, I'm typically a pour-over guy, but I have a long history with coffee makers, French press, vacuum pot, Chemex, espresso machines, but I never got around to messing with a Mocha Pot. Honestly, I'd never heard anyone brag about them being any good. But here I am in Italy, and everywhere we stayed had one of these as the only coffee making option. So it seemed like the perfect time to figure out how to use one. The thing about a Mocha Pot is that it's easy to make bad coffee with these. That's the drawback. If you start with cold water, or leave it on the stove too long, or don't use enough grounds, it can taste burnt and nasty. But with some practice, you can get a nice little ritual going and some very tasty coffee. So one of the first things I did when I got back was order my own Mocha Pot. Bialetti is the most popular and common brand, and I don't think you can go wrong there. But the Mocha Pot I had a crush on in Italy was an off-brand with a black finish. The closest I could come up with here in the States is from a brand called GROSCHE. I got it in the 6-cup option, but you can get it in different sizes and colors. It's worked great for me, but honestly, I'm not sure it's any better than any of the other options that are out there that are identical to this. What I want to do is make the case for you getting one of these and learning how to use it. Because pretty soon after I got it, everything went into lockdown, and things like coffee filters and toilet paper and coffee pods and all the little luxuries we take for granted suddenly became rare commodities. Like a French press, all you do is throw in a measured amount of coffee in here and add hot water. But unlike a French press, this thing is built like a tank. It's not going to break when you wash it. You use less grounds, and the grounds are easy to dump right out. This, to me, has proven itself as the ideal end times coffee maker. The one you'll buy is the one you'll probably own the rest of your life because they're so tough. It's also great for camping coffee, and it's the perfect reminder of that wonderful time you went to Italy and didn't get the plague. Now, does it make a great present? Probably not, honestly. I find that people have their favorite ways to make coffee, and when you throw something like this at them, it can feel like a project or a judgment. Buy one for yourself, though, and enjoy the ritual of it, and rest easy knowing that you can make coffee no matter what life throws at you. You can find a link to this one down in the description, and you can find thousands of reader-recommended tools like these at cool-tools.org.